For decades, one of England's most storied clubs watched as rivals transform their homes into modern cathedrals of football. The wait is finally over. Villa's ambitions have outgrown their historic home, and now the walls that have stood since 1897 are about to witness their most dramatic transformation yet. Before we dive into the blueprints of tomorrow, we need to understand what makes Villa Park sacred ground. Opened in 1897, this isn't just a football stadium, it's a living museum of English football. The Holte End, the North Stand, the Trinity Road, names that resonate through generations of supporters. This is where Villa claimed 7 league titles and became one of the founding members of the Football League. The stadium that hosted Champions League nights and FA Cup semi-finals. A ground that has welcomed royalty and rock stars alike. The very soil beneath the pitch is soaked in over a century of triumphs, heartbreaks, and unforgettable moments. The vision. When Nassef Sawiris and Wes Edens took control of Aston Villa in 2018, they inherited a club in crisis, championship football, financial uncertainty, a stadium showing its age. Fast forward 5 years, and everything has changed. European qualification, statement signings, and now a stadium redevelopment that befits a club with global ambitions. The owners could have taken the easy route, patch up the aging facilities, add a few hospitality suites, and call it a day. Instead, they've committed to something truly transformative. The message is clear. Villa are back at the top table, and they're building a home worthy of their ambitions. The North Stand transformation. The North Stand. For years, it's been the least impressive structure in Villa Park. Low roof, restricted views, limited facilities. That's all about to change as it becomes the centerpiece of this renovation. The new North Stand will be completely demolished and rebuilt from the ground up. The capacity will increase from 8,000 to 13,000 seats, taking the overall stadium capacity to over 50,000. This isn't just about quantity though, it's about quality. The rake of the seating will be steeper, bringing fans closer to the action. The roof will be raised, creating a more imposing structure that will help amplify the famous Villa Park atmosphere. The concourses will be wider, the facilities modern, and the sightlines perfect from every seat. But perhaps most importantly, the new North Stand will connect seamlessly with the Trinity Road and Doug Ellis stands, creating a continuous bowl effect that's been missing from Villa Park. This isn't just architectural aesthetics, it's about creating a cauldron of noise that will intimidate even the most hardened opponents. Let's be honest, the modern stadium isn't just about the everyday fan. The financial reality of top-level football demands premium experiences for those willing to pay premium prices. Villa Park's hospitality offerings have lagged behind their competitors for too long. That changes now. The new plans include 11,000 square meters of new hospitality areas, not just corporate boxes, but entire experiences designed to blend luxury with authentic football culture. Restaurants with views of the pitch, premium lounges where business can be conducted before experiencing the raw emotion of match day, bars that celebrate Villa's rich history while offering modern comforts. The new hospitality areas will generate an estimated £15 million in additional revenue each season, money that can be reinvested into the playing squad, the academy, and community initiatives. It's a virtuous circle that begins with creating an unforgettable matchday experience. If there's one part of Villa Park that makes opposing players' knees tremble, it's the Holte End. The famous terrace-turned seating area houses the club's most vocal supporters and has developed a reputation as one of English football's most intimidating stands. The good news for traditionalists: the Holte End remains largely untouched in structural terms. The club understands that some things are sacred, but that doesn't mean it won't benefit from this renovation project. Improved facilities, better concourses, enhanced food and beverage offerings. The soul of the Holte End will remain intact, while the experience for those who make it so special will be significantly improved. The acoustics of the stand will also be enhanced, making sure that the roar of the Holte End continues to be the soundtrack of Villa Park for generations to come. In a modern football world where atmosphere can sometimes feel manufactured, Villa are ensuring their authentic heart keeps beating loudly. The technical innovations. £125 million buys you more than just concrete and steel. Villa Park is set to become one of the most technologically advanced stadiums in Europe. state-of-the-art LED lighting systems that can be synchronized with music and announcements to create spine-tingling pre-match experiences. A sound system that ensures every word from the announcer can be heard clearly in every corner of the ground. High-density Wi-Fi networks allowing 50,000 fans to share their experiences simultaneously. Cashless payment systems reducing queue times for food and merchandise. Digital displays that can be updated instantly with match information, emergency announcements, or personalized messages. Even the pitch itself is getting an upgrade, with a hybrid surface featuring the latest under-soil heating and drainage systems to ensure perfect playing conditions regardless of the weather. The ground staff will have access to data analytics, telling them exactly how the pitch is performing and what adjustments need to be made. This renovation isn't just about match days. The plans include a significant community hub that will be open 7 days a week, creating a true destination for Villa fans and local residents alike. A club museum celebrating Villa's illustrious history, educational facilities where local schools can conduct classes, surrounded by the inspiration of elite sports, meeting spaces for community groups, health and well-being centers accessible to those who need them most. The stadium will become a true community asset, not just a place that comes alive every other Saturday. For a club with deep roots in its community, this aspect of the development might be the most important of all. Football clubs exist because of their supporters, and Villa are ensuring that this relationship remains at the core of everything they do. The environmental commitment. In 2025, no major construction project can ignore its environmental impact, and Villa's stadium redevelopment is no exception. The club has made sustainability a cornerstone of their plans. Solar panels installed on the vast roof spaces will generate electricity to power stadium operations. Rainwater harvesting systems will collect and reuse water for pitch irrigation and toilets. Smart building management systems will ensure energy is used efficiently throughout the complex. The club has committed to making Villa Park carbon neutral by 2030, a bold ambition that reflects their understanding of their wider responsibilities. This isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about setting an example for how major sporting venues can operate in harmony with environmental concerns. Transforming a historic stadium while still playing Premier League football presents an enormous logistical challenge. The club has developed a phased approach that will minimize disruption while keeping capacity as high as possible throughout the process. Work has already begun on the north stand, with completion expected before the 2026 season. Temporary facilities will ensure that fans displaced by construction can still attend matches, albeit in slightly less comfortable surroundings. It's a delicate balancing act. Push too hard and the matchday experience suffers. Move too slowly and costs spiral. The club's project management team deserves enormous credit for developing a plan that seems to have found the perfect middle ground. The future. When the dust settles and the renovated Villa Park hosts its first capacity crowd, it won't just be a stadium that has been transformed. The very DNA of Aston Villa Football Club will have evolved. This is a club that can now legitimately claim to be competing with the very best, not just on the pitch, but in every aspect of its operations. The stadium will be a reflection of their ambitions, a physical manifestation of their determination to return to the pinnacle of English and European football. £125 million, a historic stadium reborn, a passionate fan base rewarded for their loyalty through difficult times, a community enriched, a future secured. The Villa are rising once again, and they're building the perfect home for their ambitions.